Hi, ho everyone. My name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to the GG Over Easy podcast. And in today's video, we talk about a whole bunch of stuff, some anecdotes, but I feel like we did a pretty good job at talking about whatever we wanted to talk about, which was off the cuff. Today. We had some car trouble. It's snowing just a crap ton out right now. It's winter wonderland.
Destiny has stonks.
Back at it.
And you can invest or stay. And our hot money here, expert, Blue.
Yeah, our financial advisor, Blue.
Invest or sell, Blue, real quick.
Sell.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Everybody sell.
Get rid of it.
I'm buying.
Get rid of it.
Well, everyone's selling. That's not the point.
That's why we did it.
Rob had some soccer issues.
Yeah, I come clean about some angry issues that I have in my life. Maybe I just need to get them looked at.
And Blue and I try to save the world as animals. So,
whoa, that is a good one.
Yeah,
all that and more
in this episode.
Oh, that was cool.
Wow.
We did not plan that.
Hi, ho everyone. My name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to this episode of the GG Over Easy. Normally, we have a bit of a warm up. But I didn't even give him any warning.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That kind of just jumped right into it.
We're hopping into it.
Yeah.
Episode 25.
Quarter of the way there. Dude, we're 25. This is episode 25.
And the audio is caught up.
Is it? I had actually no idea.
There are still... I can see outside and All's looking at me.
Are we positive about that?
No, All's at the stairs right now looking at me all sad.
Did I let her in? Let me go.
No, she'll make. Oh, I love you, puppy. I see you soon. It's okay, puppy. Oh,
she like pulls out a knife, like slowly.
Yeah, she's over there like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna cut you, boy. Anyway, episode 25. So glad to have you all here. We're still having some audio issues on the audio platforms.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the fudge is going on. But at the very least, if it's working for you, the episodes are there, and this one should be up too. It's episode 25. Excited to hop into this one.
We didn't think we were going to record this today. You said do not come because of the snow.
So, fun story. Took the puppies out last night before I was going to bed, and it was snowing a little bit.
It's probably what, 6:30? That's your bedtime, 6:37.
I'm not that old. It's like 9:30. And I'm taking them out. We'll get to that too. We're taking them out, or I'm taking them out. It's like a light little flurry. It's actually kind of beautiful. It's like kind of misty in the sense that you can't see too far. Like it's a nice, light, fluffy,
a nice ambient.
Yeah, silent, because you know how like snow can kind of capture sound. It's like that kind of cool. Like,
and the only thing you hear is like the crunch on
the world's
snow.
like still. And I was like, oh, so peaceful. But then I wake up and realized, it hasn't stopped snowing since. And I underestimated how much snow it had apparently had fallen. So before this podcast, Ab and I were going to go to the gym. So I get my new car.
Get your pump.
We're going to get the pump, head out of the driveway, just put that thing reverse. We're going down. Wait.
But you should stay. You got a new car. We do not have the minivan anymore. The mini.
Did I not?
I don't think so. No.
Maybe I haven't. So the minivan. I had to take her out to the pasture, actually. She's officially left my ownership.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't see
She's gone.
Out in my spot.
She's gone.
Oh, wow. That's kind of hard,
Yeah,
actually.
I had to take her out in the back. She had to look at the flowers, and yeah, so.
Did you get anything?
No.
No.
It was tough, but I had to let her go.
Did you cry? Like, shed a tear
Yeah,
a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, it's literally the only car I've ever driven.
That's like when I have to get rid of my car. It's the only car I've ever driven.
She was good to me.
But, but you got a new car. What car?
I did. I got a Toyota Camry, hybrid. It's like the best.
I like how there's no build up. I thought you were gonna kind of be like a brand new Porsche.
Yeah. So
Toyota
I was
Camry.
looking, and the elite sports luxury class, and I'm like, I could go with maybe a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
That's what they call them. Yeah.
Yeah. And so no, I'm with a Toyota Camry hybrid.
Smart.
Incredibly smart, economical choice.
Gas mileage?
On the highway.
Silent as well.
It is. Well, until the engine kicks in, because it is hybrid.
Because the hybrid
not that
kicks
bad.
in.
You put a turbo in it.
Oh, dude, every hybrid I've heard has been so bad. Well, I mean, I guess you're like in a little sedan. Most of the hybrids I've heard.
Well,
like
the weird thing about hybrids
chonkers.
is, or like an actual true electric hybrid, is when you start it, you don't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
And you just put it in. It really freaked me out. I remember like starting one because I used to work at a valet thing. and I just would start it, and I would sit there and be like, the battery's dead.
There's been several times I've left the car, like going to the gym, and the car's just like beep, 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 beep. It's like, why are you yelling at me? And I realized I never turned it off. Oh. Because I couldn't even tell. Because they're just making no noise.
Yeah.
So I have to go in and turn it off. But we got that. On the highway, it gets 52 miles to the gallon. Yeah. And the cool thing, too, is common misconception is that you have to like plug in hybrids like an electric. But you don't. Hybrids charge themselves. So that's the cool part. But anyway, got the.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, got the.
Like, yeah, of course.
I knew that. Oh, I.
that works for me in most conversations. But oh yeah, for sure. I do that.
Yeah, that's idiots. Like, so got that. We're pulling out, and we get to the bottom of the driveway. Start to like come out of the driveway backwards onto the street.
Oh, so you got like onto the driveway. I thought you couldn't get out of the garage.
No. Okay. So we're going down the driveway. I get right off the curve, and then nothing. Just like literally, it was kind of like, and then it was like kind of swirling around, and then just sat there, and it didn't. I was like, all right, let's put it in drive. Let's maybe get back a little more. We're not even going forward. I'm like, oh my. I'm just thinking to myself,
neighbors scraping off their driveway, like looking
actually
over.
There was a guy right behind us.
Oh,
the house right behind us.
That sucks.
And so thoughtful of him. He never did anything. He never even looked our way. Didn't even bother.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy.
What a guy.
Damn, sucks.
Yeah, he's like, that's not my problem.
He's like, hey, honey, I think the kid next door can't get out anymore.
Hey, isn't that idiot with the rabid dog? Yeah, he'll be fine.
That Karen was talking about?
Karen told us they're crazy.
What a dick.
Apparently. Yeah, so he just didn't do anything.
Yeah. I would have done at least something, I think.
But like literally, I was like never even looked. I don't know, just stone cold, dude. He doesn't even care.
Just didn't bat, and I was like, "Fuck, it's cold out here."
It's like, listen, I'm here to do my thing and get out.
Damn,
and yeah, so we're stuck, and I'm like, okay, some of the road, like the street itself, some people have gone through. So I was like, if we can probably make it to the street once we get out of the thicker snow, we're probably fine. Because I didn't realize it was over a foot.
Yeah, it's pretty thick out there.
And I was like, I didn't realize it was this bad.
It do be pretty thick though.
It do be though. So I'm like, all right, well, what now? So Claire tries to like clear some snow around the tires and stuff behind us.
Oh, Claire's out there helping now.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, that's not working. We're still moving nowhere. And so like I get out, start clearing some more forward up the driveway behind us, creating as much space, because I'm thinking like, all right, if we can just get up the driveway. I didn't realize this time I'm going to crank it.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I had to do to get out of my little patch of snow.
I'm like, we'll get some, and then once we get in the middle of the street, we're probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
And as this is going, and we're continuously stuck over and over again, I realize I might make it into the middle of the street, but then I'm going to be stuck in or like I might make it.
It's 4-wheel drive, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, your car's not 4-wheel drive? No. Oh.
Yeah. The sedans like that. Camry is front wheel, I believe.
Oh.
Which the minivan was too. And it never had problems. So I was like, it's probably exacerbated, like, or exaggerated. Exacerbated is a word, but I don't think it's the correct definition I'm looking for here. Exaggerated. Like, van was always fine, except it's a little bit bigger. It's heavier. So I'm thinking that probably lended some help. And it also had some more kick to it to get up and go, which is probably what would help. So I'm sitting there shuffling all the way up the driveway and still just can't get it because it's stuck. The worst part too is it's stuck right at the gutter curve. Yeah, like the gutter of the road. So if you want to get up, you're stuck there. It's like, I can't get up.
Just that little hill. Like,
It's just a little slope. And if you want to get back, it's spinning on the little slope. I'm like, oh my God. So I get all this done. So then Claire gets in, Ab and I get in the back, and we try and, well, first we get in the front.
You try and curl it.
We get in the front, she puts it in reverse, and Ab and I, like, try and push it back so they can get some momentum.
Yeah.
To then get back up on the driveway. And then we get in the back, and then she puts it in drive. And then it gets like a fourth of the way before it hits it, like, it's skirting. It can't handle it. And it drives into a pile of snow.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, so then we had to get out and then just literally just shovel the entire driveway. At this point, it's like, okay, we just have to. And then we had to push it back and then push it forward. And we eventually got in the garage. I'm like, yep, no, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing because we might get a street over, but then this exact thing's going to happen.
And then we're going to be stuck in the middle of the road and it's
Yeah.
going to be absolutely the worst thing ever.
For a second, I thought, I was like, we're just going to have to leave this Camry in the middle of the street. Like, I can't do anything.
God. Car problems are the worst like
now
that.
the Camry.
I know. So now I'm like, I finally get a new car, and now we have no cars that can handle snow.
I'm surprised you didn't get 4-wheel drive. I thought that was 4-wheel drive.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Didn't have the option.
Ambitious.
But that's what I was like. Well, the van never had problems. And It was
Yeah.
like the same. I forget if it was front or rear, but I was like, it never
one
had
of the two,
problems.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, and plus I misjudged how much snow there was.
There was a lot of stuff.
There was a lot. Like once we get in the street, and then I step and it's like,
Yeah.
and then like in by like my knee,
it
I'm
was
like
up to
oh.
here, like
Yeah.
honestly.
like halfway up the shin, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
whoops. And so yeah, we spent like an hour and a half getting that car back in the garage.
Well, yeah, I'm like, it's like 10 o'clock. I like wake up. I'm just like, look at my like Twitter, and Christian's in there like, just got my car back in the garage. No way we could do the podcast today. And I was like,
Sorry for looking out for you, Rob.
I'll be fine. I literally like get in my car, like scrape it off. I'm like in shorts and like no.
Well, the thing too is this whole
Yeah.
time I'm doing it, I'm in my workout clothes.
Yeah.
I was freezing.
Well, I'm like planning on going to the gym after. That's why like I'm in mine. And my dad's like, Robert, put on some like pants. You're gonna get stuck. I'm like, no, I'm not. Watch this. So like I like get in my car, and like Christian said, he's like, if I knew how much snow there was, I would have just. I literally just put it in reverse. Look behind me. No one's coming. Like it was so funny, man. And for those audio listeners, I jumped up as if I hit a bunch of snow.
Thank you.
Yeah. But it was really, but yeah, it was fine. The highways were fine. So, I mean, because you got,
I knew if I could get to like working streets, not
Yeah.
neighborhood streets, odds are it's going to be better.
Mhm.
It's been paved some
Mhm.
bit, but there's no way I was making it. So now I have to figure out what the fudge we're going to do. Like, I'm literally under house arrest. I can't go to the gym. I can't
That's
get
why
food.
I was on the way here. I was like, were you guys like going to get food? I was like, I can get you guys food on the way. Like, if you need anything.
We got like crackers to like. I need some. You know, what would be great right now? Those frozen MREs.
What are I was like, the MREs. What are those?
And someone told me the acronym. It's meals ready to eat.
Meals ready to eat.
Yeah.
Bro, they're microwavable meals. Wait a minute. So I can get MREs, like the 5-minute microwavable meals. Those are MREs technically.
Yeah.
I don't know if
like
they-
a kid cuisine. I
Yeah.
love kid cuisines.
Something tells me they don't last
Those are pog.
quite as long, but
They classify as MREs, so I mean, it kind of seems like they'd be in the same category.
I literally lived on like TV dinners when my parents were going through divorce. It was all we ever ate. Where my dad was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "The Hungry Man." TV.
I mean,
dinners,
kid
man.
cuisines might last that long because it's probably 99% made of inedible stuff. Looking back at that stuff, like
Oh, it
the
was
brownie
edible as
and
fuck
stuff.
for
Oh, the
me.
brownie's the best part.
I mean,
Brownie's dope.
yeah, you're like, oh, this isn't that bad. But like looking at it and the consistency,
Yeah.
and you're like, I shouldn't be able to eat this, but I am.
I also like the Hungry Man that had like the cinnamon apples. It's like a syrupy thing. Oh, that
I
was
didn't like
really good
those.
too. Oh, I loved it. I liked Hungry Man's a lot. Is it Hungry Man or Hungry Man's? Is Hungry Man even still a thing? I don't see those commercials
I don't
anymore.
think so.
I'm
It was
sure,
like Hungry
I'm
Man.
sure they are.
But-
Hold up, I'm about to Google this bit.
Yeah, I haven't seen any though. So
Hungry Man.
And then Dunkaroos are coming back. I don't
Those
know
are
if you guys.
those are absolutely still around. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about Dunkaroos, but
Oh,
those
Dunkaroos are coming back too. I was actually really excited about
Very lit. I like Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos.
that.
are
Canada
good.
has been taking our best export for too long.
weren't you the one?
Now it's time for us to take it back.
Weren't you the one where Blue mentioned Dunkaroos, and then you're like, what are Dunkaroos?
He was, but that's how he knows, and that's why he's excited now.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're like, I love Dunkaroos.
the Dunkaroos are like the things you scoop in.
Are
it's
you
like a
don't
cream.
gatekeep Dunkaroos, Mr.
It's a
Fruit.
cream.
No, I'm
Okay?
just saying. It seemed like Rob had never had Dunkaroos, and I was like,
No,
I
it's
love
like a
Dunkaroos.
cream. You put
Yeah,
in
but
the
now
thing.
he's
We got
explained
some
it. Now you've seen
Dunkaroo
them.
elitists over here.
Yeah,
Mr. Fruit.
gatekeep.
I'm
I've
trying to be
I've never had
excited about
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos
Where's
coming back.
gatekeeper?
I've never
He's
had
gatekeeping
Dunkaroos.
You know what?
I'm not
Hell yeah,
gatekeeping.
Rob.
You know
We're
what?
gonna
Because
eat
you're a
our Dunkaroos
gatekeeper, you
together.
should read the review.
Oh.
Almost called it an ad read again. I was like, that's why I literally paused. I was like, don't say ad, say. I did it again.
Don't say ad review, say ad read.
I'm trying.
Okay, yeah, but for the record, I've never had Dunkaroos, and I'm probably never going to.
Never had
What is this?
Dunkaroos.
This is
It's
a
a good bar.
Dunkaroo.
Yeah. Oh, I've been disgusted.
Isn't Ab staying with you? He's absolutely not going to let you not never try Dunkaroos.
I'm good.
No, you're eating
Those
them.
are
It's
like
too late.
snacks I would have enjoyed in like.
If he has to feed you
elementary
and
Did you
in
middle
ever
your
have
school.
like
sleep,
the ones
then
where you
he'll
like
do
dunk
it.
like a cookie into cream and then
No.
it's basically that?
I just said no.
But that's so good. What
only
did
thing
you
I-
have at like elementary snacks?
My mom
Or you
would just pack
basically
us
had
stuff.
Dunkaroos in some way, shape, or form. It might not have been called a Dunkaroo, but you had something.
Did you have like
it.
celery sticks for
The
like?
closest thing I've ever had to that would be like the Ritz cracker with the cheese.
Ooh, those are good too.
Yeah, and it has
Okay,
a little
now
cheese.
imagine that, but with like frosting instead.
I didn't
and
like
also a
those
cookie.
either though.
What the fuck?
You know what I like the best? The cosmic
It's
brownies.
like saying you hate fun.
Oh, they had it was like
Little
a really
sprinkle
in the-
things on
No,
them?
no, it had like the little dots.
Yeah,
like
that's
the,
why I meant like the
yeah.
little like.
It was like chocolate.
It almost they looked like nerds.
yeah,
almost.
but it was like chocolate. Those were
Mhm.
fire. Those are my favorite school snack.
I would get packed those, but my mom when she packed my lunch, so sweet. She'd always leave me a note, always a handwritten note like "I love you, Pooh Bear." Like
Aw.
sign my mom, or she would just like draw like an I and a heart and you, like like I love you.
Mhm. And then you'd give that to like some chick. She'd be like,
Fucking childhood. What's that
wow.
like?
Yeah. And so she'd pack the lunch. She'd pack like a sandwich. She would usually do like just like a ham sandwich with like some lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
But then she'd leave in a little jar. She would pack me some vinegar. She knew I like to dip the sandwich in the vinegar. And so she would leave me a little side of vinegar, and then a little Ziploc bag. She'd get like some Lay's chips or something.
Mm.
And then if I ever got like a snack or whatever, it'd be like half of like the cosmic brownie thing.
Just half.
Mhm.
You don't get dubs.
No.
No two. You and
she,
Ethan had to split it.
yeah. She'd pack that. And then I remember every time I'd like, and then like a Capri Sun or something.
Mhm.
And I'd open up my lunchbox every time. And people would see the note and be like, loser. And I'm like, no, this is sweet. Like
My parents love me.
You didn't get a note, did you? Because I did. I never understood that when kids made fun of like,
Is that in elementary school?
yeah.
Okay.
Like you'd get dropped off at school and mom would be like, give me a kiss. And so I give her a kiss.
Mhm.
And then people like, loser. And I'm like, what? No, I love my mom. I never understood that.
Yeah,
But some kids would be like, no, mom, like people are going to see.
I was that kid.
Yeah, I never said, I was like, I
Please
love
don't
my
kiss
mama. No shame.
I mean, in the privacy of our home, yeah, sure. But like, don't be kissing me in front of my friend's mom. I'm cool.
No.
I'm a cool kid.
I will say the plus side of living in Texas is that's very normal for us here.
Yeah, see,
Mexicans
What?
are very affectionate when it comes to
my people.
mothers. If you don't kiss your
Your
mother
mothers.
back, you're a bad son.
You're a bad
Yeah,
kid.
you're
And if my mother was like, okay, mijo, give me a kiss, and I didn't kiss her back, everyone would be like, damn.
She's like throwing something
Hey,
at
you
you.
hate your mom or something, dude? Like, what's the problem, bro?
So you hate your mom? That's fucked up, fool.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up, man.
Blues Elementary. Over here, people be like,
How long did she make your lunches like that
Embarrassing.
for?
until like middle school.
Oh, okay.
But people here would be like, loser, like what? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Meanwhile, Blue doesn't, and everyone's like, bro, go back and kiss your
Bro,
mother
if you don't kiss
right
your
now.
mom, bro.
Meanwhile, I like had to make my own lunches, and then was just too lazy to not make them. So I didn't make anything. So I wouldn't eat anything for lunch,
Oh,
and then I
dude.
wouldn't eat anything till dinner. And then here I am, 10 years later, doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, sounds very
That's
similar.
pretty pog.
Doing it my whole life.
Now the dangerous thing was high school, where they'd have those cookies, like 3 cookies for $1.
Oh yeah, those were fire cookies
I
too.
ate
Those
way
were
too-
so good.
And the weird thing too is like they were always a little undercooked. It seemed,
they were,
but for some reason, I know for some reason, bro,
The gooiness?
I went ham. I'd be like, all right, I'm only gonna get 1 pack today, and then I'd walk
Quad.
away with like 9 cookies. I'm like, I shouldn't eat all these.
Walking back
and
to
then
the
I've eaten all of
computers.
them. Yeah, and that's when everybody made fun of me for the way I eat cookies. I'd eat those in a
Oh,
circle
yeah.
first, like the rim,
You're
and
freak.
then I'd keep eating in a smaller circle, smaller circle.
I just go.
smaller circle. No, I would see people watch that. It literally give me like a guttural reaction. I'd be like, ugh.
Did you ever go off campus when off campus lunch was a thing? That's see when you
Not
were like
really.
high school, all I could think was Del Taco because that was literally all I ever went to. Like $4, I could buy like half the menu.
No, because in order to go off campus during lunch, it was like go immediately, get there, come back. It's time for class. And it's like, no, it's too much. No,
It's true.
Yeah. Too fast for
And
me.
then you get a tardy pass, and then you get Saturday school, and then it's awful.
See, I was a good student.
You were a good noodle.
I was.
I was a good noodle too. I never ditched. I never ditched in high school ever because my parents or my stepmom worked at the high school. So if I ditched, it would also say like, you get a call from like the school or whatever, and it'd be like, your son, like Robert, was not in 5th period today. Like, why? Because like if you weren't excused for it, it would like call your parents or something. So it was impossible to ditch. So I never understood how all my friends always ditch because I never did. Now, did I pay attention? No, I don't know about that, but
debatable.
But I never ditched. I ditched power weights though, because that's just I was tired.
Tangent aside, we have a review,
Okay.
an ad read, as
okay.
because
Yes.
apparently we pay for all these reviews,
Yes.
According to Rob.
5 stars only.
By Eagle Eye, but the A is a 4. Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, wow.
You played Modern Warfare.
We got an 8-star rating here, of course.
How do
Naturally.
you wait?
What do you mean? What do you mean? How do I know
Oh, okay.
that?
I was
8
like,
stars.
okay, that is 8 stars. Yes.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Don't mind the little ones under it. The big ones.
yeah, no, that's actually. I mean, you might say we're 13 stars.
Okay, yeah, I like that one better.
The one and only 8-star podcast. From printing coal to gaming to what color is my poop to tumbleweeds to nuclear apocalypse with Rob trapped outside to Reese's or Reese's with topics ranging from Elasgunda and back. This
Wait,
podcast.
what was that one more time?
I'm not sure what he's trying to. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same word. Elasgunda. Because it's all one word. It's very confusing.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be 2.
You tried.
This podcast is hilarious, entertaining, and fulfills everything a podcast should and more. I recommend to everyone, including all aliens, animals, smurfs, elves, even to the trees.
Wow.
Love y'all. I'm an audio listener.
Why are you?
I just said. He's like, I'm an audio listener, and I just pointed to the cameras, like, but okay. Yep.
I was like, wait,
That's in
what?
bad taste.
Oh, that was funny though.
I am an audio listener and still give y'all 5 stars.
You were doing it ironically.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't care what they say. I still love y'all, even though sometimes the audio is not working. Keep feeding us the content.
Well, guess what? It's working this week apparently.
Hopefully. So thank you, Eagle Eye, for the 8-star review.
You know, it's like our podcast on audio is like 99.9%. Like it'll kill 99.9% of germs.
Yeah.
But so there's that point
There's
one.
always a 0.01.
There's always that 0.01 that could get passed.
So.
Well,
that
no,
is
isn't
our-
it 0.1 because 99.9% is actually 99.90, right? It's not 99.99, so it would
What?
be 1.
No, 0.1 would be 10%.
Yeah, so 99.9%. That's still 90.
No, 99.9% out of 100 means there's 0.01% left.
No, there means there's 0.1% because that's
1% is 10%. It would
but
have
that
to be
9 is in
90%.
but that it is 90% because it's in
No,
the
it's
tens.
99.9%.
But
So, okay, to put 99.9% into a decimal point,
yes,
it would be 0.999. So actually it'd be 0.001.
but when it says it kills 99% of germs, it says 99. Okay, that's the real number, and then that 9 is in the tenths column, correct?
Because they're showing it not as the actual percentage of a fraction. They have the percentage next to it. So if you put it into decimal form, 1.0 is 100, right?
Yes.
So then if you want 99.9, it would be 0.999. That's what it's saying. You have to move the decimal over twice from the 99.9 to
You just have
make
to
it.
move it 1.
No. Then it would be 9.99. What is that even?
No, I was thinking you. So when you have 99, so 99.9% of germs are killed, right?
Yeah.
So now that's saying that there's 0.1 left of those germs.
Of that fraction, yes. But then if you put it into an actual point fraction, it's 0.001.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking of it just like in that sort of term. I wasn't putting it into that. Or
No.
I don't think I was.
Because there would be what? 1 out of 1,000 left that you didn't kill. Is what you're saying.
So you're telling me 25 goes into 100
4 times. And then 4 goes into 125 times.
Okay, so 4 times 25 is 100.
But do you understand the math there?
Not really. I'm just
What?
kind of agreeing. It's
What?
like math
Okay.
at this point.
Let me draw it in this imaginary airspace, okay? You have 99.9%.
Yes. Yes.
That's the important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm with
Yes.
you.
Okay, I
I'm
understand
right here
this.
with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you want to make it a percentage in decimal form, though. Okay.
Okay.
So obviously, if you have anything past decimal point that's more than 0,
Yes.
it's over 100%.
Yes.
So in order to do that, you got to take the decimal point 2 spaces to the left.
Uh-huh.
So then everything is behind
Uh-huh.
the decimal point,
Yes.
which leaves you at 0.999.
Oh my god! You know what else is 0.99% dope? Is this ad read? Damn, sick. All right, here we go.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the GG Over Easy podcast. And because I was going to forget otherwise,
Yeah.
we're going to start. Hey, this is for you, Eagle Eye, you audio listener, because clearly you can see. You can't. That's the joke. When we went to PAX South,
Oh, these are sweet.
there was some dice people, and I caved and got some dice, but not any dice, like some nice dice.
Some nice
I'm
die.
not saying your regular run of the mill.
Do you say
weird.
die or dice? Because it's plural. You'd
I
say
guess
die.
die.
Yes.
I guess die, but this is a set of die. But I got dice. I don't know. I think you're right, but dice just sounds.
A set of die or a set of dice,
I
maybe.
think either's.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right though, but I think you're.
I don't
I think
know.
grammatically you are right.
Yeah, I think
but
grammatically I'm right, but they both sound.
I don't know.
fun.
Whenever we try and do something like this, we're gonna sound stupid, and someone's gonna prove us wrong. I'm sure someone's gonna prove my decimal points wrong. So anyway, it might be a little hard to see here. I don't know if
Oh yeah, you could probably put
over
it
there.
in that
I
one.
got some obsidian dice.
They're so sick.
Obsidian dice set. So
Oh, I just figured out what. Okay, keep going. I
It's,
figured out a new topic, by the way, but
Okay,
keep
tight.
going about the dice.
so it's like this black dice, but then on top of it, it has some raised engraving of the letters, or the numbers rather, with some fancy engraving around them in black as well. So it's black on black.
Murdered out is what I like to call that.
And it is slick.
Mhm.
They feel real nice. It's kind of like
They do. It's like a
not quite matte.
no. But like I don't know how to explain it.
It's like it's certainly not made out of some cheap plastic
No.
or anything like that.
It's almost
Real
like
deal.
a geode, like when you feel
Yeah.
like a geode.
They're pretty hefty too.
Oh, for sure.
Got a good roll. And I
Roll
just
the
have to-
17.
I have to display them. But I'm very happy about them, and I got a cool little thing to hold them in.
Right over
Oh,
there. Or
Very expensive damage counters, Mr. Fruit. Nice.
they are.
have you used them yet?
No shame. I don't know. Well, isn't that the conundrum? I got them, and they're so nice. It's like, but now I don't want to use them. But
Oh, that's what Dado said. Dado was
Yeah,
like,
I
if
know,
I
but-
bought dice like that, I would never want to use them because they're too nice.
I think I'll have to. Well, so the problem is,
Well, Claire also bought, I don't know, like 1,000,000 dice in a cup.
yeah. The problem is they're all different kinds of die. So I don't even. Some of them like you couldn't even really use for like a card game, for instance, if you wanted to. Like because like normally you just use a D6,
Mm-hmm.
but this one comes with every kind. You have the D4 or whatever. You have the
I've never seen that
D8.
D.
D. I don't know what that one is. Or that one. You have a. I know this is a 12
Mm-hmm.
and a 20.
The
Um,
standard.
And then it just comes with cool. Okay. Anyway, I guess none of this really matters. But I thought I'd bring it up anyway.
Maybe when we do
show
a
and
D&D
tell.
playthrough at some point or something,
It's-
IRL.
It's a podcast show and tell. You know. I also got some Japanese Pokemon cards
Yeah, that's what he's been fidgeting
by
with.
accident. I was supposed to get English ones, and some
Did you
package
buy
came
the
from.
Sword and Shield pack.
Yeah.
Of course he
You bought the
did,
Japanese
dude. Are you
one?
kidding me?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was like the Trainer Elite box,
Oh no.
but it was the Japanese one. And so I got this package. It's like from Kyoto. I was like, I haven't ordered anything from
It's a
Japan.
Corona!
I was like, oh, sick. What? Who sent me something from Japan? I open up, and I'm like, Pokemon cards. Oh, I need it. But why would it be sent? And I open up, I'm like, oh no.
Oh.
And the reason is, unbeknownst to me, at first I was like, oh, sick. Okay, cool, whatever. Because I can still use these.
And I think the Japanese Pokemon cards look way cooler.
Way cooler. Oh, absolutely. They have cooler borders and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I was like, I'll just use these, but you have to bring like a translation if you like wanted to officially use them. But apparently since I've played, which to be fair, it's been a while, but they've changed it to where now you can only have English cards no matter what. So
It's whack.
freaking now again, that's in the US. Like obviously if you're in Japan,
Yeah.
you can use these. They're like, nope, you gotta get English. Yeah, I got like some sick ones and now I can't use them. So
Did
sad
you
day.
order any
They're very
booster
pretty
packs,
cards,
Blue?
at least.
Yeah, they are
What?
pretty.
Did you order any booster packs?
No.
Oh, love the new ones? No.
I would love to.
Ow, fudge.
Is that your knee?
But
Yeah.
What's your new topic, Blue? What was this?
Oh yeah, from the dice.
okay, so did you guys know about this new Minecraft update that's coming out?
Wait.
They're adding. Rob was like,
Yeah,
this topic
Yeah, Rob
I
perks
like.
up like, oh,
Dice, yeah, that's
I.
I.
I'm like at
Numbers,
60%
that's
there.
I. Minecraft.
Wait a second,
Yeah,
dude.
so
Are you
there's-
creeping over there?
I don't know if it's come out already or if it's coming out. I just remember seeing this on Twitter. Apparently, they're adding a new a tier of like hardness
dick
of
face.
like your armor and your swords and stuff and weapons that's stronger than diamond and more durable than diamond. It's apparently like an obsidian rarity, and you can only mine this in the nether, like in nether
Oh.
caves. So you have to go
Uh-huh.
to the nether, mine it, and then you have to like refine it in a really specific way. And it's you can basically use obsidian to make armor and weapons now.
and then you
And
have
it
to find the
is
Forge Queen because this is the
some
way.
shit like that.
and then
Yeah,
she makes
it's
you some
dope.
Mandalorian steel.
That sounds pretty dope.
That's basically what we're doing.
Except you guys are probably just gonna spawn it in the server in like 5 seconds and then just fly around with it.
I don't do that.
No, I'm not saying you. I said him and Dork. And when I said you guys, I meant him and Dork.
I only do that after in your server because we have admin powers and I can't help myself.
It's like, don't give them to
But-
me because I can't.
Well,
no.
I'm taking away
But if
everyone's server admin
But if I
privileges
didn't have
then.
that, I would grind the shit out of for that obsidian shit. Like
I would too. I'm gonna. I mean, I still do. But I mean, I haven't played Minecraft in a minute though. When is that update? Is it out
Yeah, when's
now?
my kingdom gonna be done?
I mean, it is. Like, it's done. That's
but like
been
it's
done.
hollow.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
for
not.
the most part.
No, it's not. That thing is lit.
Okay,
It's
I'll have to check
It
out
is
some.
100% done. The cavern,
so it's already here. Actually, it's called netherite. And it's
Netherite.
sick because it's sick because I brought it up because Prue was talking about like
What?
obsidian dice. It's
Yeah.
all straight black armor. It's all blacked out.
what?
It looks so dope.
Murdered?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
kinda sick.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna have to
The
grab for that.
weapons are all blacked out. It's dope.
Well, sorry for the Kingdom Hearts streams. Back to Minecraft streams.
See, well, that's good to hear.
Well, Blue, not only take two.
All right, and
Blue, not only are you the resident Minecraft expert, you are also the Minecraft Destiny expert. Can you
What?
tell me?
you just hit the Minecraft Destiny.
My destiny is Minecraft. Poggers,
All right,
poggers,
listen up.
poggers.
What is this donating thing in the stonks? Like, you can donate stocks to the pyramids now, and then
We're talking for those unaware. We're talking about Destiny 2. They came out with some Empyrean Foundation thing, and using your Fractaline garbage,
where do you get
you can
Fractaline?
send
What
something in.
the-
Okay,
It's
Blue's
actually
been
kinda
grinding.
cool.
Obviously, seems pretty hyped about it.
I don't know the
Uh,
Fractaline something.
So there's this thing called Fractalin,
Uh-huh.
and we've technically been gathering them over the course of this whole past season.
The
And
obelisk.
you use them to upgrade your obelisks. Upgrading your obelisk gives you a bunch of perks depending on the location. So like you get like playing in this playlist can give you Fractalin, or check this out, you get a cool new mod by upgrading your obelisk. And look at these are weapon frames you could grind out and get cool random rolls for these guns you usually couldn't before. And over the course of the season, we've been doing this with all the obelisks. But they've told us since the beginning of the season, there's going to be this Empyrean Foundation thing, which is going on right now, where you have to, as a community, donate in a Fractalin to the Empyrean Foundation to unlock some super secret thing that we haven't found out yet. Everyone is assuming we're like building the Trials Lighthouse right now or some shit. So it's actually pretty cool because like you can see like in the director like how many tiers we have complete.
And
So
by
if
we,
you
you
go,
mean like the Destiny community.
Yeah, the entire Destiny community. This is already a lot cooler than
The
this.
puzzle.
Already feels a lot more like a community effort than the last.
Well, I mean, this
puzzle
is
that
a
we did
community
for
effort.
the-
The
Yeah.
puzzle wasn't
Yeah.
really.
The puzzle was, well, we don't need to talk about
Ass.
that. That was an interesting community,
Ass.
quote unquote, community effort. But this already is a lot cooler as far as like seeing that the community can actually see like an actual progress meter. Basically, there's this cool thing going on right now too, where all these weapon frames you can go to the tower and buy them, and turning into the Empyrean Foundation will actually progress these bounties. So you could like just super farm weapon rolls like really quickly. And then there's this new consumable. See, Fruit and Rob are like, but I'm over
No,
here
I'm
like,
not.
okay, so
This is
there's a new
sick.
consumable too, where you could turn it in. You could buy it with Glimmer and stuff and auto like level up your obelisk, so you could speed up the process. And this all matters because I think at the end of every week, depending on how much you've invested in the obelisks, how much you get back is dependent on how much you've invested. So you can either just go balls deep and like grind rolls and just donate immediately to the foundation, or you could like super invest for the future and get
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
and get obelisk stuff like
Put it in
and
your
get
401.
fractal and refund it to you later. So
Oh, so it's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? When you put money into a bank and you get interest.
it's
Yeah.
investing versus spending.
What have you done more investing or have you done more
Eat
spending?
shit investing. I wanted my Black Scorpion rolls. I've been trying to get this fucking gun on a god roll for so long. I'm absolutely turning in all my fucking fractal to get this roll. I haven't gotten it.
What is this Reaper thing? What is it? Or the gun you're trying to get?
Black Scorpion. I mean, it's been around forever.
Oh, Black Scorpion.
It's just very hard to farm for because it's only from Gunsmith. So you either like spend a bunch of weapon materials to get it, or you could just spam your fractal in and hopefully get it.
Wow.
From one of the Black Scorpion bounty. I haven't gotten a god roll of it yet, so Pepe has.
Here's my advice. Because I do it the same way I do in video games. In real life, I invest. I save.
Did you invest in Tesla?
No. Unfortunately.
Probably for the better.
Right now, it's kind of going insane. Tesla stocks.
Is it going down right now?
No,
or back up?
it's up.
Is it over 1,000?
It was something crazy because I was watching.
Well, I thought the bubble burst. I thought that's
recently.
What I read. Yeah,
I didn't see about it bursting, but
like
I knew
yesterday.
It was like,
yeah.
Oh, then maybe.
I'm pretty sure I saw him dropping like really hard.
Yeah, just very recent. I think so. But I mean, compared to what they were doing the other day, yes.
But literally since the dawn of video games that I've played, I have that problem where I never spend. I just save because I think one day I'll need this, or I'll save for something I don't know about yet, but then I'll want it. And then it becomes full circle because then I finish the game and realize I never spent anything, and now I don't need it.
Well, it's like that with that ramen coupon. I kept that in my inventory because I was like, what if I need this?
Yeah, I'm a hoarder in that sense. But it's a good principle to bring in life. Be frugal, save, and unlike video games, it will eventually end, but hopefully you get to like 55 or whatever. Then you pull it all out, and then you're good.
So what happens how many tiers are we at now?
When you die?
And by we, I mean they.
Oh, what?
How many tiers are you guys at? I'm not going to say we, because I haven't put any.
So the first goal was like 400 million or something, and I think right now we're at...
A couple billion, right?
We're at 1 point... Wait, how many billion are we at? So that's...
Oh my God.
I thought it was like
billion?
7 billion or something.
We're like 1.2 billion right now. How many billion are we at?
I thought that
how many
maybe I
zeros
was...
is that?
Maybe
so
I
we
was...
have 200. That's 200 million. Yeah, we're at 1.2 billion right now. The stage 4 goal, which everyone's working toward right now, is 2.2 billion.
Dude, that many people play Destiny to get that number that high? How many have you donated, Blue? Or is it like you've donated yourself like 100 million?
Myself?
Are you mad?
I'm not mad. It's just
100 million?
It's just like
myself. I haven't donated that much total. I've only donated probably like 7,000.
Oh my God. Dang.
But that's also because a lot of people who play the game who wasted their time, saving up fractal because like literally there's a consumable you could just buy to like spam and upgrade your obelisk now. They saved up a lot of fractal to like be like there's always those people who are like, yo, I'm trying to be like the #1 fractal donor leaderboard.
Is there one?
No.
Oh.
Just some imaginary thing.
No, there is. There's actually people actually made a site and you could see and I mean you can only see it if like you log in and care enough to go into the site. But yeah, you can see who has donated the most fractal to all like 12 people who are like, oh my God, wow, this dude's donated a lot of fractal.
I've donated 0.
Have
you donated? Oh,
I haven't touched Destiny since.
When's the last time you made? I thought you
whatever my last video
made like
was.
a video though, like recently.
Yeah, whatever
and then
my
maybe you're
video.
like, let me donate some.
I don't know, man. Until something changes, and I've played a lot of Destiny.
All right,
in the past like 5 years, and right now I'm dealing with other games.
Do we know what happens, Blue, when we reach the goals, or you guys reach the goals?
So everyone is assuming it's like a tease of Trials next season, and everyone is assuming that we're technically building the lighthouse right now. Because one, you see the progress meter like in game is in the Crucible playlist.
Really?
So
does that mean it's coming back?
So what I'm assuming is going to happen, and I feel like at this point it's not a very well kept secret, is that we're going to finish building this whole thing up. And the Crucible playlist is going to be like, wow, you've successfully managed to rebuild the lighthouse, blah, blah, blah. See you next season.
Wait, the lighthouse for Trials?
Yeah, and then that's the tease, and everyone's like, oh my god, Trials of Osiris! And then in about 6 months, everyone's not going to be playing Trials.
Fucking hate it. I'm going to hate it and bitch about it. And just...
a couple months? I'll give it 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give it like 2 weeks.
A week and a half, 2 weeks until people are like, the balance is out of whack. I hate skill-based matchmaking in this, because you got to think they're doing skill-based matchmaking instead of where your card is at.
Probably, yeah.
That's the problem people were having when Trials of the 9 were around.
And then people...
And I don't see that being any different with Trials.
And then I can't wait for all the tweets that are saying, I was 1 win away with no more boon and I ran into a cheater. Like, I hate you, Bungie. It's
and that's even worse, because there's still so many rampant cheaters and DDoSers. Trials is going to be, especially like high.
That's what we get for coming to
Trials is going to be so bad, dude. It's going to suck. So as much as I'm happy for people that Trials coming back, and I'm like, oh, I mean,
hey, we'll make a video.
Like, Trials dope. I hope you have fun. But then
I might do it once
like
a week, like.
But then also like, it's gonna last like a month, and then we're gonna go back to being like, oh, Trials in the game. Oh, forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm not about it. Like, I mean, if Trials came back, I would see it as like, cool, we get to make like a video for a week, and then I would maybe play it. I don't know. Maybe I would do it with Hovey once a week. That would be kind of fun. Kind of like a nostalgia throwback for a little bit. I would say that. I wouldn't do it for like more than like.
Good luck getting Hovey doing that, big guy. I think Hovey's living his best life doing variety right now.
Well, I mean, in the sense that like we wouldn't like do carries, but me and Hovey would just do like, I don't know, just a card or something. Because I mean, I play more Destiny than Hovey does technically.
No.
That was a fun video. We were talking about that, me and Triple, the other day. The Dream Team Off video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way back in the day.
That was a good one.
Where you no-scope triple wreck.
Where I destroyed them. And then, well, it was so funny, like, seeing our side. Yeah. We're all freaking out. We're, like, playing. We're, like, talking, having fun. And then you go to their point of view, and they're, like, not even really talking. They're like, yeah, they're there. Okay, I got them.
Yeah, they're one. Nice.
Yeah, there's one over there.
Oh, good shot.
Did he just use a super?
No, he didn't. He's one.
I thought we can't use supers. That was after, like, I no-scoped somebody. Got, like, a quick scope with my No and Beyond. Yeah. And then we're just like, get that triple. So I didn't even care. We weren't supposed to use supers, but I mean, we were going to lose anyway. Yeah. So like slam for the triple and we're freaking out. And they're like, I thought we couldn't use supers. Yeah, I don't think we can. Oh, okay. I guess we can use them now. Like that was, and then you cut to our perspective. We're like, wow. We're like dancing, teabagging. That was funny. The good times. Let them
full of spunk.
You know who else is full of spunk?
This ad read.
No, Rob.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not quite time for an ad read.
I am full of spunk?
Yeah, go Rob.
Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So
fine.
You know immediately what I was talking about, though.
Yeah, that's why I was like, boom. Like, all right. So, what was this, Wednesday? So what's today, Friday?
Yeah.
So
no, it's my immersion. It's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. So on Wednesday, I play in a co-ed soccer team, and I play with like a bunch of has-beens. I play with like Christians.
At a local rec center, by the way.
Yes, at a local like, yay, this is fun.
The only people that care about this are the people playing. No one else outside of the games.
No way, dude.
Care.
Like, this is the biggest deal.
But then I watch
the
games, and everyone in there, it's like, this is life or death.
It is. It's a dog-eat-dog world out in there.
It's just like a whole bunch of like middle-aged people who were never quite good enough to ever take it anywhere.
Yeah.
Have to like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is
and play me. So I've played a very high level of soccer throughout my whole life. So I'm a very competitive person.
No.
And that stems to like other things like video games and just life in general. I'm just a very competitive person, and I do not like to lose. So we had a game on Wednesday, playoffs. This is playoffs, mind you. So we're in the quarters, or this is like the round of 16. I don't know. So we play some Scroobs. We beat them. Long game, super tiring. And then we have to go back to back. So we beat this one team, just stomp them. It was like 9-3. We move on to the next team. The next team is like pretty good. So the game starts and I'm like running really fast. I'm owning. And this is like, mind you, maybe 2 minutes into the game. I'm running and I'm through to goal. It's just me and the goalie at this point. And the kid just pushes me. And so I'm a zoomer, dude. You know, I'm pretty fast. So like I'm trying to catch my balance and I land like on my shoulder here. Oh, it hurt so bad yesterday. I like landed on it, just kind of all the pressure went to the top of my shoulder and it just killed so bad. And then, so I was kind of like heated after that. I was like, all right, like we gonna play like that, huh?
Like,
yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, so, and then
like
it's like 2 minutes into the game and the dude got a yellow card. So I was like, all right, so, and then not a red. If me and the goalie one-on-one, dude, that should be a red. Get him out of here. But he gives him a yellow. So I'm like looking at the ref. I'm like, dude, that should be a red card. He's like, no, you were kind of like on the side. You weren't like completely in the center. So it's a yellow. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. So like, and he's like, the fact you think that it's a red card doesn't shows that you don't know anything. And I was like, dude, don't get snippy with me. Like I literally said, I was like, don't get snippy with me, man. So like I put the ball down.
I don't doubt you actually said that.
I like put the ball down. I take a free kick. Terrible free kick, dude.
Come on,
terrible. I'm way better than that, dude. It was a terrible shot. I was very upset. So now I'm like tilted. So like the goalie now picks up the ball and like rolls it, and he rolls it, and it's going to this chick, and I'm like standing behind the girl. So I'm like, I'm going to make her pretend. I do this all the time. I was like, I'm going to say, leave it. So she thinks that I'm a teammate of hers and like gives it to me. I say this to everybody. I say it in the last game. I've said it in every game this whole season. So I'm like, yeah, leave it. And like the girl like doesn't leave it clearly because I'm not on her team and like passes it up the field because she's not stupid. And the ref all of a sudden is like blows his whistle. And he goes, you can't like say that because that's unsportsmanlike because you're trying to trick her. Gives me a yellow card. Ow, my like shoulder pops every time I like pick it up. He goes, "That's a yellow card." I was
like the band, bro.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, no warning, no, like you just give me a yellow card. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, that is literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I'm like, just like looking at him. He's like, well, now you got to go in the box. And I was like, yeah, I get that, but I just. So I'm like walking off, like, and I'm like on the other side of the field. And when I'm like on this side of the field, I literally just walk. Like I'm like not jogging off, I'm walking off, bitch. Like I'm taking my sweet ass time because that's so stupid. So I like walk to the hot box or whatever they call it. So I'm like standing there, basically just like yelling, just that not like the ref, but like just in the game and stuff. And they had this shot, and your brother, kind of like tugs on the dude's arm a little bit. Just kind of a little tugged, a little throw him off. And the dude still gets the shot off. We save it. And the ref calls a foul. And the dude's wearing glasses, mind you. And I was like, dude, the ref. Oh. And I was like, dude, those clearly aren't helping you. Like, and he goes, one more sarcastic thing out of you and you're out of here. And I was like asking for the referee's card so I could like bitch to the people at the field house who like run this. That this ref is terrible. So I get his thing. I was like, what's his name? He goes, Mike. And I go, okay. So I was like, nice fuel. So he goes, one more sarcastic thing out of you and you're out of here. And I went, okay, Mike. He was like, that's it. And like Tanner's sitting right next to me and I just hear Tanner go, God damn it, Robert. And so like I'm just standing there and like gives me a red card and like kicks me out and basically he's like, you're out of here, you're out. And I was like, okay, Mike, like thanks, Mike. They just called him Mike now the entire time because that obviously tilted him. So he's like kicking me out and I like put on, oh no, the lady walks up to me and goes, you actually have to like leave the facility because you got a red card, and if you don't leave in 5 minutes it's actually a team forfeit. I was like, oh my God, first of all, get away from me. And second of all, I'm already like doing that. So I was like getting up and I was like leaving and I'm just like shaking my head and like I get to my car and it's like 5 degrees outside, and like we all agreed to go get drinks and stuff. And I'm just sitting in my car and I was like, man, I'm stupid. Because like I didn't want my team to be mad at me. Because then like when I got my red card, your brother got a blue card, which is stupid.
What is that?
It's like it's like a yellow card, but if they have to go out for 2 minutes, but if like the team scores in that 2 minutes, then he gets to go back in.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't have to wait the whole 2 minutes. So when I got the red card, we were like playing a 2v6. So like I felt really bad because like we were supposed to get drinks afterwards, and I was like, they're gonna fucking hate me. I was like, my team is gonna really, really hate me. Because they count on me. They want me to be out on that field, but I wasn't because I ran my mouth the entire time, and I felt so bad about it. Very
hot-headed.
I didn't think I was gonna tell this part, but I'll tell it. Fuck it. I get in the car.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't have to tell it because I know what you're gonna say. This is what Ethan called me about.
No way.
You don't know this yet, but you're suspended. You're gonna get an email Monday, an official email.
Really?
Yeah. But the lady didn't realize that was your guys' last game.
So
you're not suspended.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so I knew I had nothing to lose.
Yeah. But this is why my brother called me yesterday. Because he called me because he got a call from the rec center.
I was wondering why they didn't call me. So they called Ethan.
Because is he like the team captain? Or like, did he like create the team? Yeah. Okay. So
oh man. Now I'm embarrassed. I knew I was embarrassed as I was gonna tell this part because I was like, after I did this, I was like, that was the stupidest thing you ever could have done, you dumb idiot.
Well, I wasn't gonna mention it, but since you're like, you know what? I'm gonna mention it.
Yeah.
So I get a call. Ethan calls me. He's like, I just got off the phone. I have to tell you this. So he got a call from the rec center. Apparently that girl that told you like you got to leave the premise or whatever. So evidently what happens is Rob then leaves the facility, gets in his car, and immediately calls the rec center.
Immediately.
Did you leave a voicemail, I guess?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So
I did.
Now the funny part is Ethan was just laughing because he said during this call he had to like try and take it seriously because she had to transcribe back exactly everything you said, like word for word.
I was so pissed. Let me phrase it. I was so fucking pissed. I was so mad. And you guys know me when I get mad. I say some dummy shit.
So he's like, I obviously can't repeat some of the stuff you said. But something like
you want me to try and like recall it?
Yeah, but imagine because the funny thing to him was like she has to like try and like
say it without like
like really accurately like something like. And then he said, Mike as a referee is as useful as a deaf and blind man, and Mike is and then just
yeah. I just remember explaining the situation, and it's just getting even madder and madder as I'm on the phone about it, and I'm just getting so mad. And then I end the phone call with, "Oh, and by the way, Mike's a fucking pussy."
Yeah.
I hang up, man. After I said, I was like, "You are so fucking stupid." Like. Because I started off with like, "Hi, my name is Robert Venegas." Like he's given literally everything, and then I just
cut.
Yeah, and
like
then
30 seconds later.
Oh God, I was mortified that I did that, and then I was like, I'm gonna get a call or something, or
so
Ethan gets it. That's
so what
great.
happens is, so she like goes through all this, and then she actually says like, "Yeah, I was just gonna let it go, but then I listened to my voicemails this morning and found this one, and they're like, we weren't gonna call him because." We didn't know how he was going to react.
Oh my God. Like I would freak out. I would actually be so embarrassed and apologize so badly because like I was so embarrassed.
But so she just called Ethan to let him know.
So I'm suspended for a game.
Yeah, and then like he's suspended and like there'll be like an official thing coming out. Ethan said he didn't care. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like,
okay, cool.
Yeah, he wasn't mad. He literally just told me because he's like, you should have heard the phone call where she's like, so... Your teammate Robert left a voicemail. Dude, and I was just sitting like, that's such a Rob thing.
It was like after I did that voicemail, I was like, dude, you're so dumb.
Oh my God. But I heard that and I was like, that's
Yeah,
That's
I was
rich.
wondering why Ethan like called you, but that's hilarious that he told you about that.
And the funny thing too is you didn't realize anybody knew that.
Yeah,
you
and the fact that you knew about it was making me even more embarrassed.
No,
I don't think I've ever turned that red ever. Oh.
it's just hilarious. Because like that's you. You're a hothead. I understand.
No, it's bad. And then like the week before, I got in a fight with my dad at the game. Yeah, he comes off. He's like, Robert, it's just a game. Like, because we were up like 2 goals. We were up like 2 with like 30 seconds left. And tie. We somehow throw it away and we tie. I was so pissed. And my dad's like, Robert, it's just like rec. Like, you don't need to be upset about it. And I was like, you're not my therapist, Dad. And he's just like, I mean, you think I'm a hothead? You see my fucking dad. Like, and he's ah! And then I was like, ah! It was a mess.
I'm sorry. Who was like
And we were both like, ah! And he was like, ah! And I was like, it's a mess. Soccer just is a big old vice in my life. It's like a great thing, but it's also a terrible thing. And then like my poor teammates probably think I'm some crazy person all the time.
To be fair, I think that too.
Like I'm very like hot-headed and very ragey and very like mean on the soccer field, but like right after that or like after a video or something like that, on the next one,
What's
time.
like you think like you like? Oh, I remember Rob Salty D1 peak days, but like
You should
Rob
see-
playing soccer. That is a whole new beast. Watching your
It's
games,
true,
I remember
man.
you see you're so frustrated all the time. I'm like, come on, you're always yelling.
Oh,
I wish I was that passionate about something.
Here's an ad read.
And welcome back to the GG Over Easy podcast. I guess this is a good time to segue and ask Blue. Blue, did you? I think we asked this. Did you play sports when you were younger?
Oh my
I
gosh,
played a lot of sports when I was younger.
really?
Did
I played a
football
lot
was
of
in
it.
there, right?
I played a lot of. Well, it's nice of you guys to remember. I played a lot of soccer. Played a lot of football.
Now,
A little bit of basketball. It was mostly football, and I
Did
hate
you-
football.
wait. So why did you play so much? Did you grow to hate football because you played it so much?
Oh, I absolutely grew to hate football. I
What-
played so much football. I played probably like 5 or 6 years of football up until high school, and that's when I just realized, wow, I'm literally only playing this because my parents want me to play it. Because
you're
I played
preaching to the
sports-
choir, kid.
I played sports pretty much my whole life. I played up until high school. My sister was super athletic, and she was incredible at sports. So they put me in because they're like, oh, clearly we have some athletic genes in the family.
Woo,
That
woo,
was
woo,
wrong.
woo.
I do not have athletic genes.
Just an athlete, by the way.
So I played a lot of soccer, played some basketball. Basketball is my favorite, but I only got to play it like 1 year, so that kind of made me upset.
Why didn't you
I
play
played
it
a
more?
lot of baseball. Well, I think it's just because my school, like it was basketball for us was like over the summer or something, so I never really got a chance to like because we didn't really have school over the summer.
Yeah.
It was weird. I didn't go to like most of my by the time I kind of was like I really like basketball, it was at the point where it was like, okay, well we're not going to be doing every single sport all year.
Yeah.
Like we ain't got that kind of money. So it was mostly soccer, and then eventually it turned into football.
when youth,
My dad
like you just said,
loves football,
like,
and
youth
I
athletic
never
is
liked
so
football.
expensive.
I only played football because what?
like you said, like if you want to do 3-4 sports, it's so expensive.
It's expensive.
Like
you gotta pay
it's
for
so
equipment and
expensive.
everything. That shit doesn't pay for itself.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't,
sad.
they're like, we don't want any money from these kids' parents to play sports.
Yeah,
That's not how
it's
that
like-
works, bro. You got to pay money.
Mhm.
So football was the sport that I played the most, and I hated that shit. It was the worst. I never liked it.
Now when we say football, we're talking like American football.
We're
correct?
talking American football. I
like
hated that
we're
shit.
tackling.
Yeah, it was the worst. Admittedly, I was pretty good at it, right? And
Mhm. What
I'm not gonna
position?
sit here and say like I sucked. I was usually on either tackle on offense or like
Ooh.
some fucking thing
Okay.
on defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite role.
Some
in
fucking
defense.
shit. I don't fucking know. I hated that shit. It was the
You're like a
worst. I never wanted
linebacker?
to do it. I don't fucking care. Like,
I don't
some
care.
shit.
Just
And I
throw me out on
absolutely
the
hated
field,
it.
coach.
And it was and literally 1 year I was like, hey, I really don't want to play football. Can I like not? And my parents were like, oh no, like you there's just a bad game like you're doing fine. Like, oh, don't worry about it. And I was like, no, I really don't want to play football.
Like, no, you don't get it. It wasn't
Fast
that
forward
game.
2 years later, they're like, oh, so how you feel about football season? You know, with high school and everything. I'm just like, I'm not playing football. I'm not playing any sport. I'm done with that shit. I don't want to do that anymore.
I'm
I'm
done.
past my prime. I can't play I can't play other sports now either because I'm too far gone because all of my investment was in football. There's no
That's
reason
how
for
I
me to
feel.
try. There's no
Oh.
reason for me to try other sports now in high school because everyone's way ahead of me, and I would just look stupid. I would look like a 12-year-old, and everyone's popping off. I'm
That's a
good.
good
I'm
point.
done. No more sports. We're done. And that was the end of it. I that's probably why I don't watch or care about football at all. Because as a kid, I would watch it all the time, and now I think I have like PTSD from playing football. That's why I don't watch anything football related. I don't care about it. You guys are like, oh yeah, bro, the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh yeah, sick. Fucking Minecraft Sundays. Let's get it.
Baby nut commercial, bro. Let's get it.
You can't even just like watch it, like you hated
No,
it that much,
I
like
hate
even watching
football.
it.
I can't even watch it.
Wow. I mean, I hated.
So-
I mean, there was a part of time I hated soccer, but like I still like watching it.
But so you probably
remember, kids, don't let your parents force you to do what you want to do.
True. Through that.
So you probably never then got very passionate about it, did you? Because you just didn't care. Or maybe early on you were?
I was I can't say I was ever actually passionate about football. I was passionate about like soccer. I really like playing soccer. And then basketball, I love playing basketball as a kid. But it's like when like you're a kid and everyone's like, "Oh wow, you're really good at this. You should do this." And as a kid, you're like, poo poo pee pee. I like crayons."
You're still like that.
Yeah, so am I.
So then they're like, "Oh, you should absolutely do this. You're really talented at it."
Poo
I'm like,
pee pee.
"Yeah, I'm poo poo pee pee crayons. Yum yum. Yu-Gi-Oh, yum."
Hey,
Yu-Gi-Oh was tight.
I think you took the right. Yeah, I think you chose the right one. So, if you're so into soccer, you said you stopped that right before you started football.
I mean, so it's like you play all these sports and like your parents just kind of see which one sticks based on like what everyone.
Oh yeah.
So soccer, I was okay at soccer. I wasn't exactly the fastest kid, but
So if you-
yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, he should definitely play football. He's great at it."
Oh.
And here I am drawing Yu-Gi-Oh concept cards in the corner. Like,
no way.
What do I do? What
So
am I playing? Okay.
So you would have kept playing soccer had your parents not kind of swayed you into football?
I probably would have fallen out of love with soccer too. I think the only one I would have stayed invested in was basketball because I love playing basketball.
Yeah, I still love playing basketball. Basketball's super fun. That's
I
like
love
when
Spurs.
whenever we have
Not this year, but like every other year before that.
Hey, no, we still root on the
Let's get it,
Spurs.
boys.
We like the Spurs. Shout out our boy Derek. I almost actually wore that jersey on the podcast today.
Ooh.
But we should move on to the Patreon question part of the podcast. Thank you again to our stands and our sponsors.
Thank you, Stan sponsors.
So we have our first question from Saber. Saber asks, pretty easy question here. Not gonna give you guys a tough one here.
Thank God.
What's your favorite movie genre?
That's an easy answer. I think all of us are gonna answer the same thing.
Oh, really? I don't think so. Mine's kind of my favorite type of movies is like a very mysterious, like thriller kind of movie, like something I don't know what's going on at all.
Okay, so you have Thriller,
Yes.
Thriller.
Blue.
Pretty much anything sci-fi related will be easy
That's a good
dub
bet.
for me.
It's
Easy. It's a good catch-all. I mean,
So if you like sci-fi so much, I don't know if I mentioned it. Have you seen The Expanse?
I really want to
Expanse?
watch it because I keep seeing the trailers for it. And it looks so good, but I have not watched it yet.
What is Expanse?
So it was on the Sci-Fi Network,
Mm-hmm.
and it's based off some novels. I don't know if novels were also called The Expanse, probably, or one of them. But it did 3 seasons, and then Sci-Fi just canceled it for some reason.
And that's on Amazon, Paul.
Yeah, so Amazon picked it up and just made a new season. Claire and I are watching it right now. We just finished the 3rd season, just watched the first episode of Amazon's new 4th season.
Is this like
Sci-fi.
but it's like a story. It's not just like
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was just
It's
like
like-
the world is so
From what
big.
it's just future
Like-
sci-fi drama, basically.
Yeah. Like space politics kind of.
Oh, okay.
Because you have Earth, Mars, and they're called belters,
Mhm.
people who are like
Yeah.
born and raised on asteroid belts and stuff. Super sick.
Hmm.
I can't recommend it enough. Like, it
Game of
has no
Thrones
right.
vibe?
it has no right being this good.
Has no right.
Yeah, so like and then I watch it, and we finished the third season. I was like, why would they cancel this? Like,
This is awesome.
yeah.
Well, because probably the
dope.
Sci-Fi Network. Like, who's really watching the Sci-Fi Channel? Honestly,
That's why I was surprised too, because like it has some good anime. Like they must have put money into it. So I don't know why they just ditched it. So
because no one's watching the Sci-Fi Channel.
I guess so. But I'm
It's
glad
just kind of
Amazon picked it up.
interesting because sci-fi has actually gotten so much better quality-wise over the past several years.
For sure.
Oh,
But I feel like that stigma of, ooh, the Sci-Fi Network, ooh,
yeah. Like
ooh.
same like Discovery Planet. At once, I feel like that had some sort of prestige,
Yeah.
and now it's
Oh, and then
Discovery
and then Planet Earth happened, and people were like, "Damn, Discovery who?"
Yeah, well, but then Discovery does all this weird stuff now, and like everything that
the Gold Rush show.
well that and like History Planet turning into just weird
Aliens Planet.
yeah,
or
like
Ancient Aliens.
super cheap weird stuff. But anyway, so yeah, I would recommend that, Blue.
I definitely want to watch it.
Yeah, I it's like one of those shows too where you just can't watch one. I'm like, I got time for one, I got to make time for another.
Did you finish Chernobyl then?
No, I've been stuck on Expanse.
What?
Come on!
I know. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
watch Chernobyl.
But that's how
Chernobyl
good
was one of those
Expanse is.
shows for me 100%. Like I started, I could not stop.
But now I sit down and it's like Chernobyl or Expanse. And I gotta finish Expanse.
Why isn't it like Chernobyl or Expanse? Why is Chernobyl just here?
I'm with fruit. Once I start a show, I have to stick with that show exclusively until I finish it, or else I don't feel satisfied.
Yeah, like because like last night I'm supposed to watch with Claire and she was doing something. Like, I'll watch something else. I sat there for 30 minutes. Like, I just want to watch The Expanse.
I don't want to watch anything else.
Yeah, like nothing else sounds good right now until I can finish this show.
No.
So yeah, I would recommend that, Blue.
Your favorite genre?
Mine would also probably be thriller.
Okay.
I like sci-fi, and I like a lot of movies, but I think the ones
sci-fi thrillers.
I mean, yeah, if it's a
Like
thriller,
Alien?
it doesn't even matter the setting. If it's a thriller where it's like some weird suspenseful story where you don't know where it's going, you don't know how it's going to end,
Yeah.
twists, turns, that's my favorite, because I feel like those are the movies that keep you the most engaged too.
Me too. Like Get Out. Like I think that movie is so good. I love that movie.
If it always has like some eerie feeling to it, like something's not what it seems.
Makes
those
me feel
are always,
uneasy.
Yeah, those are always good.
Yeah. Not straight up scary. That's probably my least favorite movie.
No.
genre. Let's talk about least favorite. I hate scary movies.
A scary thriller can be good.
Really?
Yeah, Blue. I don't see scary movies. I don't see them. Like I will see Spiral though, because
I
that
love
looks like a
scary
scary thriller. Like
That new Saw movie or
Spiral,
whatever.
yeah, with Chris Rock. He's like an executive producer.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
I've never seen any of the Saws either.
They're pretty. The first two are okay, and then in like the next like 7, they're like, how gory can we get? While we also kind of move the story along.
The only reason I wanted to watch it is because it sounds like an interesting premise. I just want to see how they pull it off.
The first 2 are good. And then in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, but 7's like cut into 2. That's just how gory can we get while also kind of expanding the lore side of it. Like the back kind of thing in it is cool, but like then it just kind of stops making sense.
But that's the same way I am with like there was that Ryan Reynolds movie Buried Alive or whatever, or Buried.
I could never. Is it about getting buried alive or something?
Well, so like the whole movie is essentially him, just him in a coffin. So like for me, nothing else aside, I want to see it because I was like, how did they do that? Like I want to know how they made a movie out of just a guy in a coffin.
Yeah,
because that's literally like the whole movie.
I wouldn't be able to watch that. I get claustrophobia.
Like The Cube. I talked about that. I think I talked about that in the old GGO reads. Yeah, like. Are they the best movies? No. But sometimes concept alone is enough to interest me to watch it and get past certain stuff just because I want to see. Yeah. Like it's an interesting. I want to know how they were able to tell this story.
That's why I like Knives Out, because I thought I knew where Knives Out was going, but then it didn't go that way. And I was like, whoa, I like that.
And they announced a sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 2 days ago or something. It's official.
I don't support Rian Johnson, but I do like that movie.
You can dislike and like some people's things in a portfolio. It's not like, I like that. I like nothing. Like that.
But that's like Star Wars. It's very important to me.
Yeah. I mean, I understand.
So it takes over his whole portfolio.
Sad face.
What about you, Blue? Your least favorite movie genre?
Least favorite movie genre?
Rom-coms.
I mean, there's definitely a place for rom-coms, Rob. You can't just you
No,
can't
I
just
love
shade
rom-coms.
rom-coms like
Yeah,
I
that.
love
jeez.
rom-coms.
Jesus, Rob. God.
I can't say there's like a least favorite genre for me. It's probably
Just bad movies.
There isn't.
I can't say there's a genre I specifically hate. Like, oh, I'm
Scary.
absolutely not gonna watch
Horror
this
is
genre.
scary.
Okay, well then look at it this way. Like, let's say you had all of them laid out, or like you had all the theater. In theater, you see all the movies.
You had a catalog.
Yeah, and there's one that like you just the least
Like one
likely
has
to
gotta
see.
go.
Yeah, like maybe it's not that you just immediately turned off, but it's the one you're least likely to go see.
Probably musicals, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I may hate music. That's a good one. But I hate musicals.
See, but like I vibe out to High School Musical, but like
I do love Grease though.
We're
Grease is one of my
on
favorite
this.
movies. Though.
yeah,
I
that
do
one's
love Grease.
But like I have to be honest with you, there's like maybe like 3 or 4 musicals. I'm like, this is tight, and then the rest are like
This is trash.
I was surprised by The Greatest Showman.
Oh,
I like that one.
I can
Yeah.
skip that. Easy skip for me.
Well, see,
That was with Hugh Jackman, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone if it wasn't for Claire. She wanted to see it.
Is it one of those? I can't do the musicals where it's the whole time they're singing. They're like, "How are you today,
Oh,
Mr.
like
Fruit?"
Miss
Yeah, like, I'm going to the grocery store. And they're like, "Babe, can you please pick up some milk?" She's like,
No.
"I forgot those receipts," or something stupid. I just can't do that.
You have me enthralled. Please, where does that story go?
And I, no,
I
I
have
because
to take
I-
a shit. I have to
I
take
poo
a
poo pee pee
shit.
my pants.
I was thinking she
Thank you.
didn't actually go to the grocery store. She cheated on him. That's why she doesn't have the milk.
That's why.
Now take the story. Go.
I'm going to the store.
Okay.
to cheat on my husband.
Now see,
Okay.
you got something there, Blue.
This one is from Joel Johnson. What is your go-to weapon for a zombie apocalypse?
A gun so I can shoot myself.
Come on, no, we are surviving.
No, I'm not.
We got that.
No,
you
if
got that
it's slow
katana in there.
if it's slow zombies, we're literally still doing our current career because nothing's changing.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just
if
stay
it's
in our
like- if
house.
it's like- okay, let's say it's like walkers. Like they're
Okay.
not like White Walkers. These are manageable.
Okay.
Not Daisy
So
zombies.
then, if we're thinking Walking Dead,
yes.
my first question is, how does anyone let it get there in the first place?
Exactly.
They're that slow. What do you mean, bro?
What do you-
Like maybe like 1 or 2 small suburban cities, not even suburban. No, like weird backwater
Well, if you
cities.
go back and like watch it in season 1, they are kind of OP zombies. I think it's because like it's so long and they decay. That's
Yeah.
why they start getting slower.
But
I
even-
think they started off OP, and then as the years went on, they just got decayed and like kind of
Maybe. We'll see if that's the case and they started that way. I'm just gonna shoot myself.
okay.
But they didn't
well,
even start that
a
OP
gun.
though. Like
my go-to, you got to think like smart here. Something that you can use and always have ammo, right?
I'll just whack him with the gun.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird. Can I have a 3D printer so I can always print
oh my
knives?
god.
Okay. First off, you're gonna need a power source to consistently print these.
You're right.
things.
Okay. So you don't want a gun because then you gotta think ammo. Probably like your katana sword. If I'm gonna just grab that and probably
Yeah,
just
but
do work on
See
with that thing.
that sounds fun and dandy, but we don't really know how hard it's going to be. First off, to get a clean cut through a zombie, because if you don't, it's now
Michonne
lodged
does it.
inside the zombie. So now you're like, give me it back, right?
Mm.
Then on top of that, let's say it can stay super sharp and stay intact an entire skirmish or whatever you're doing. Then you have to keep it sharp, keep it maintained. You gotta
You are
oil,
making too much
whetstone.
sense.
I'm just saying, it's not as easy as it looks. Like the same way people make it, like in the zombie movies, they make it look really easy to just stab someone in the head. Like, yeah, right. You're like, ah! Like, yeah.
You gotta put everything into that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then
I don't
maybe
buy
like
it.
a baseball bat with like spikes, like Lucille,
hmm
maybe.
See, that's more understandable. Let's
Okay,
go.
that's better. That's better.
You're gonna
Like,
throw out your shoulder soon, but I mean,
what about you, Blue? Go to.
Go to. I mean, like practically, it'd be some type of knife or blade or fucking katana. The
Or
person.
flamethrower.
what? But
Okay,
then
see,
you
but that is very ammo hungry. That would run
Yeah.
out immediately. Where do
You
you
gotta
get
find
more ammo
gas.
for a flamethrower?
Just
Not
find
all
cars.
flamethrowers just use fucking gas like that. It doesn't just let me
Just
just
use
go
gas
fill up at
forehead.
this. Let me just go fill up at this local Exxon. Fill up my flamethrower.
gonna go fill up my flamethrower.
You know, I found out something. Oh, go ahead,
Go
Blue.
on.
Oh, I figured out. So you know how you siphon gas?
Yeah.
So like you put a thing, like you put my ear itches. You put like a rope, or not a rope, but like a tube.
Yes.
A tube of some sorts, and then you suck it, right?
Uh-huh.
I always thought you had to suck it and then like get it in your mouth and then like spit it out and then keep doing it like that.
No.
I didn't realize like gravity like took over and like just did it all out. I thought you had to
just slowly filling up the bucket.
Yeah, so like people would be like, "Oh, let's siphon gas." Be like, that takes forever. Like, why would you ever do that? Like, and then you get like gas in your mouth. Like, that's bad. So now I know.
Yes, Rob, that is bad.
So anyway, thanks for that anecdote, Blue. You were saying.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
I would probably go for. See, I'm thinking about reusable resources here. So, like, if we're going against slow zombies, right? There's going to be a limited amount. And we could probably have time to go pick up a resource. So I'm thinking like a crossbow, bow and arrow.
Ooh, some Daryl action
with some I probably prefer bow and arrow
with a vest.
Well,
faster reloads. You know what I'm saying? And we out here.
Yeah, but the problem with the bow and arrow though is there's a lot more. Like you have to be good with it.
He is good with it. Look at him.
Well, I'll be gone with it, bro. I was literally bringing Hawkeye's bow.
Yeah, look at those eyes, dude. Those things haven't blinked in 25 episodes.
I mean, if you find the right like compound bow, but I think crossbow's easiest because
recurve, buddy. Compound's a death sentence.
But if you go recurve, then it's going to be even harder.
How's it going to be even harder? Compound, you literally have to take like 8 years to take a shot.
I don't know the difference between the two, so
recurve is just like.
So compound is designed for you to be able to hold an arrow, like, and really like take a long time to aim it. Recurve is about as simple as you can get. It's recurve bow. You fire a shot,
just like the stereotypical.
But it's obviously, you know, it's more. There's a lot more room for human error in recurves because compound is designed for you to take as straight shots as possible.
When the French or whatever
are way lighter.
When the French got their crossbows, you know who won?
The French?
Yeah. Like once they went to crossbows, I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit longer to reload, but you don't have to hold it.
The French are also going.
It's faster.
The French were also going against fast-moving targets, and we're going against slow.
That's also the only time they ever won.
I also want to. I don't know if it's the French, but I know somewhere in medieval times, like someone went to the crossbow. I don't know who it was.
I was assuming they were French because you said they were French.
I think they are, but that's probably
against
wrong.
Other humans, absolutely. Crossbow's the pick. Against slow-moving, vibing zombies.
Vibing. I mean, yeah, maybe you have a good point.
Okay, doesn't. Okay. Thanks, Siri.
Yeah, you might have a good point. But I'm just thinking, like, your arm's gonna get tired, or like steadying your aim. I don't know.
I mean, no different than holding a gun for hours.
Well, I don't know. You just pop and then you put it down. Sorry.
For those audio listeners, you just shot a crossbow.
Yeah, I just shot Rob. My bad. I don't know. Plus, like, you got to think, like, if the bolt doesn't go all the way clean through, then you might have a problem.
Yeah, you're right. Just get a gun and shoot yourself in the head because I don't want this while I'm going out there going, no, did you want your blade? Oh, but you're going to get it stuck in there.
I'm thinking about survival and you're like, oh, what if?
I'm just thinking.
I'm just like, you know what? Give him the gun. Yeah, I don't like it.
You know what? Take Rob, here's the gun.
Take it. I'm sick of it.
The corner.
I'm sick of it. Every time. Anything I ever bring up. The zombie wins.
You get your katana. Blue gets his recurve bow, and I'll be dead.
So. Okay. Not last one. Not blue wheat loaf. With that's pretty funny. With
Blue's alt.
That is Blue. What's this question? If you had to choose to be one animal, but you can speak to humans, which animal would you be?
So in other words, literally. We're still normally talking. It's just we've now gained the language of one specific.
No. We are an animal, but we can still.
An animal?
Yes, we are the animal, and we can talk to humans. You got to think of something that like wouldn't freak out a human. You know, like if you guys met a talking animal, which would be the least to freak you out?
And ideally, you can protect yourself because the first reaction us humans would probably be kill it. Because we're stupid.
Stab it in the face.
Yeah.
I have the back way to that. I would be a bald eagle because you can't kill me because I'm a bald eagle.
As soon
and
as
that's
they realize
illegal.
you're a talking bald eagle, though,
That's illegal. You can't kill. And then
is that stop?
I would
poachers?
be the most patriotic thing in the world.
Just going around, caw, America.
Yeah, everyone would be like,
America.
they'd like me president, dude. I'd own.
Mr. Bald Eagle.
Yes.
What should we do?
Nothing.
Let me go fly in the sky and think about it.
They can't catch me here.
Lightning strikes you down. They're like, oh god.
Yeah, bald eagle. I think that would be pretty sweet. Even like regardless if they're trying to get away around. I want to be something that can fly and like get around and be like very mobile. Like, because if I could have any power, it'd be teleportation. So flying and teleportation, that's as close as it gets.
Sure.
Yep.
Blue, do you have a good answer? Because I don't.
If I'm trying to live a comfortable life as an animal, because the animals have that shit hard, but I could still vibe with humans, I am absolutely being a Galapagos tortoise.
Oh.
Why a Galapagos tortoise, you ask? Well, the oldest recorded Galapagos tortoise lived 177 years. Not only that, these motherfuckers are 500 pounds. The only thing that's killing me is a human. But guess what?
I
can talk to humans. They like me.
And we like turtles. Why would we kill turtles?
And shit goes south, bro. I just chill in my shell.
My
500-pound shell.
Just watch out for like plastics and trash in the ocean.
It's okay. I'll have my own apartment as a Galapagos tortoise because I can speak to humans.
You're like Snorlax in the Gigamax form. You just have a big island on your back.
Easiest of my life.
That's a good one. I like that one. What do you do?
But also a penguin in Antarctica who's immortal and wears sunglasses and has antlers and wears a scarf.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you can also use a firearm.
If you could also like pick your dude.
Blue had a good point. Animals do have it hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first place to start, I Googled it. What animal has no natural predators or is an apex predator?
Apex means like there's
top of the food chain. Mm-hmm. There's no one else above them. Well, this says here, arguably, humans. It includes, but it's not limited to, we got lions, grizzly bears, crocodiles, giant constrictor snakes, wolves, sharks.
A talking snake, that's an easy way to get killed. That's
electric
a bad one.
Eels, interestingly enough.
I hate eels.
Giant jellyfish, killer whales, and polar bears.
Killer whale would be actually a pretty good one.
See,
so now from that list,
bears would be a pretty easy vibe.
Yeah.
But bears get hunted.
People will actually hunt. Yeah, bears get hunted. Lions get hunted.
Everything in this, we hunt everything. That's the problem.
That's why we
stay undefeated, though. You know, like if a lion's talking shit, you know, I'm gonna
get hit.
I don't want to go polar bear.
I gotta go. Oh, you're not?
Well, because I got barely any home left.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do that. I think
that's all propaganda by the Chinese, man.
Lions, they got all them poachers. I feel like
if I wanted to do like a political statement and like save the world, I would be a pangolin, and I'd be like, "Hey guys, it's me. I had to evolve to become a pangolin. Please stop killing my people."
And then
people would be like,
year.
"Whoa, we can't kill pangolins. This one can talk." And then it would actually get the pangolin crisis fixed. Also, stop killing pangolins.
It's penguin.
No, I mean it's a different type of.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I thought you were like,
there's an entire problem where pangolins are being hunted to extinction. And if I wanted to like actually like make some political shit and like actually change something by being a talking animal, talking pangolin.
Well, that's a good point. I'll be a polar bear and then just be like, please stop destroying my ecosystem.
And then everybody's like,
and then I'll drink a Coke and I'll be making fast stacks. You know what I'm saying? I got that big brand money.
They're not killing you, they're paying you.
And like, don't kill the ecosystem.
And then you have a poisonous reaction to the Coke, and then they ban Coke.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, and then they're like, we made a mistake.
The U.S. government assassinates you with Coke.
But polar bears themselves, if I'm able to do my thing, they mess you up.
Well, yeah, but because they don't see any humans, like ever. So anything that they see, they kill. Right?
And even if you like, did you ever see that video, for instance, of the guy that was like in his like glass case or like this contraption to like try and watch polar bears or whatever?
No.
And the polar bear like practically opened it up.
Oh my god.
Because they're like a couple 100 pounds.
Good on you, idiot. I hope that polar bear gets you.
I'm saying polar bears like, bro, you ain't going through nothing.
Though. I like them.
Terrifying.
They also
I
kill
like them.
penguins, so in character, Mr. Fruit.
So in character.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, Blue will be sitting there like, please don't. And I'll come like, oh, Jesus.
Don't kill the environment.
It's just like IRL.
So I think that, yeah, Blue and I have gone the save the world route. Thanks, Blue.
Well, I think that wraps it up for episode 25 of the GG Over Easy podcast, I believe, unless we are missing something.
I got pee, but that's about it.
Okay, I got to pee. Blue, where can people find you on the internet?
Hey guys, you can find me everywhere at BlueWestlo.
You can find me everywhere at
Use
Poo
code
Poo
Blue.
Pee Pee.
Oh, wait, you're poo poo pee pee?
No, I'm Poo.
Oh, I'm
That's
pee.
P and P.
Oh. You can buy me Mr. Fruit. Please yell at Amazon to deliver my Pokemon cards because it's snowing and apparently they're not going to deliver them today, even though they should.
What?
I'm
Amazon
pissed.
dropped off at my house today.
Yeah, but I told you they did that missed delivery and now they're not even attempting.
Oh.
Stupid. And they,
That's bad.
by the way, missed delivery. I was here the whole time. I didn't hear anything. Not important. That's the end of this episode.
Bye, guys.
Bye.